Here we go. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. As you can see, I'm here. Toyota special edition, actually a special edition of the Move Swiftly thought here at the Toyota dealership because I had some unfortunate circumstances this morning that kept me from doing my normal run and kind of just threw off my entire morning. So if I seem out of it a little bit, it's because I wasn't able to get my run in and get my mind right and all of that. However, there's still some major lessons that need to be explained, all right, in regards to service, in regards to making connections, making sure the connections that you're making for your business are going to lead to a level of quality service. Understand, and if you can recall, actually, because I remember it was around the time I was really getting into doing these videos just about a little over 2 years ago now, approaching that 2 or 3 year mark. I can't remember don't have the time frame specifically in my head, but I know it's been over a lengthy period of time. You remember when I bought the current car I have, the Toyota Corolla. It's year 2000. I bought it. So actually what happened was I didn't plan on buying a car that day. I was driving back from Miami. I was driving back to West Palm Beach from Miami, actually. In my previous Camry, the tires just blew. I had a blowout in the middle of the Beltway, and it turned out that it would actually be less expensive. It would be more feasible for me to actually buy a brand new car as opposed to getting all four of the tires replaced at the time. So I just downgraded from a Camry to a Corolla, and I was rolling in my brand new 2023 Toyota Corolla, right? So we haven't even hit the 2 year mark on the Corolla yet, and all of a sudden this morning the battery dies. Now, I felt it throughout the past couple of days that it was a little difficult to start up and all that, but I was planning on actually saying, let me just get it checked out this weekend, but obviously I couldn't wait for the weekend and had to get replaced because it wouldn't start at all. So boom, the minute that happened right as I got to the gas station to get my ice for my workout, ready to go and do all that good stuff. And the car, so luckily it was in a safe location. It wasn't somewhere in the Beltway or anything like that. It was at a gas station where I had the chance to kind of wait for it, and I was right next to the gym. So what I did was I actually went and I kept the car there and I showered, and I have a portable jumper cable that I keep in the trunk of my car, but it wasn't charged enough, so I couldn't get it charged up through that and all that kind of stuff. So eventually the service and the art of the deal and everything I'm going to be explaining to you on today's Move Swiftly thought, all of that became more and more important as I was trying to do everything on my own, right? So once I realized that my portable jumper cables were not working because it just wasn't charged up enough, I very rarely actually charge it, which again, I'm learning I need to be doing anyway. I said, you know what? I know hasn't been that long since I had this car. So I went back and I looked over the deal that I had with Toyota, and I realized, okay, I have 2 years. It's a 2 year plan, and I get 24-hour roadside assistance. If anything like this happens, I'll call a number, boom, they'll be out there within the hour or whatever time frame they actually give me, right? So call them, make sure, and then they make the arrangements to get a truck there to get the battery started. And here's where the lesson started to really kick in, right? Because this was Toyota, what Toyota has done, all right? And the reason that the reason I'm a Toyota lifer per se is because Toyota actually partners up with AAA. So it's not like they have their own, they didn't create a whole brand new roadside assistance service system or department within their organization. They actually simply just connected with AAA. AAA came out, they got my car started and all that. I didn't have to pay anything. And, boom, my car was ready to roll, and I immediately drove it over here to the dealership. Now, here's the second part of that, all right? That was the first thing when it comes to quality service. Now, the way I got my Toyota initially, I got a Toyota credit card, all right? So the credit card that can only be used on Toyota purchases and all that kind of stuff. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, if I got to replace the battery, I'll probably just use that because I don't want to spend any of my own money on replacing the battery. So here's what happened, and here's where things got really, really agitated for me. I was really starting to lose. I didn't fluster, but I was really starting to get a little agitated. I didn't become overwhelmed, I should say, but this is the thing that could have made me lose it a little bit, kind of lose control of the situation a little bit. So I called this Toyota credit card, and I've been making my payments every single month. There's a couple $1,000s left on this credit card. I called them, and I took the card out of my wallet, and I realized, oh shit, the card is expired. The card is, expired back in 2023 or whatever. And then I realized, oh man, I might not be able to use it if I don't have the brand new card, but who knows, since the money is on there, I might be okay, this, that, and the third. Anyway, yeah, so I called those Toyota credit card, and I'm telling them, I asked them the same question just to make sure in case I got to go pay for a new battery and all that kind of stuff. And and long story short, they basically tell me, no, you're not going to be able to use it because it's expired. You got to use the brand new card, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, damn it. Right, damn it. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to have to come out of my own pocket to pay for a brand new battery. I didn't really feel like paying for it, all that kind of stuff. Mentally, I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed. Then I realized, wait a minute, whoa, quality service. Because I went back and I looked at my deal and I realized I'm still within the 2-year time frame of my maintenance plan when it comes to Toyota Care. Remember, I bought the car brand new. So the car brand new, and you have a 2-year maintenance plan, or I believe it's 25,000 mile warranty on the car, something like this. It's something called quality parts, where again, something like this goes down within that 2-year time frame, able to replace a battery. And again, even the guy who came in from AAA said very rarely does a battery die within that 2-year time frame. So the warranty was there, and I'm waiting on them to replace the battery now. So all that being said, I wanted to make sure I broke all that down for you so you guys understand when you're building your business and you're building your organization, it's so very important to create and make these connections with folks that have done it before, so you can offer your clients, your customers, your shareholders the quality service that they deserve and that you deserve. That's going to make it so people come and keep coming back. All right. Understand, it's not Toyota going and creating a new department that says, okay, now I'm going to go get a tow truck and make it so people have, if something goes wrong, they got to get a battery. They didn't do that. They say, hey, look, this is what AAA does. Let's make the connection, contract them out. And when people buy a brand new car, this is the service that they get. And even to further that point, again, they have actually a shuttle here that if it takes too long for them to replace the battery, I have a shuttle there to drop me over to the school so I can get to work and all that. So again, all of these little things, it's bigger than just selling the actual product, bigger than just selling the actual car. It's all about servicing people and putting the right things around. So when people make a purchase and they run into situations that it will inevitably run into situations, they're able to feel, they feel lucky. Like I feel blessed. I feel incredibly blessed at the fact that I made that deal 2 years ago, made the decision to buy it brand new. So I have all the maintenance plans and all that kind of stuff, the warranty and all that kind of stuff. So I don't get shafted. Imagine if I would have bought it at some crooked dealership where, it's not really a reputable organization, where it was used, it was this, it was that. There's so much more money you have to spend on the back end when you don't buy quality. All right. So I will probably do a little bit more on this because it leads into a whole lot bigger of a conversation. Just stay tuned for it. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.